Minimize the window. Hello and welcome to beautiful Maple Zone Sports Complex for today's showcase matchup between your Philly Bellringers and the MSI baseball crew. For BFA Sports, Doug Stasic joined alongside the coach Tom Ryder as action starts, and the first pitch from number 26 goes into right center field, and that's none other than Zach Tropiano getting it started for the Bellringers 16U. Again, joined by the legendary coach Tom Ryder. Coach, unbelievable start. First pitch, why not? Put it in the right center gap.
First pitch double.
All right, so wasting no time for the Bellringers. That'll bring up number 3. And that's going to be Ryan Cochran.
That might be wider to Bellringers. Started out that way right away.
I would say so. And on the hill for MSI, looks like we have number 16. And that's going to be... we'll have to double check on that. Oh, it's Ryan Wooten. Ryan Wooten, right-handed pitcher, class of 2022 out of Garnett Valley. As that ball rolls foul out of play. And what a beautiful day for baseball it is, Coach. We got 2 groups of 16U guys, classes of 2022. And
it was also a nice day for golf today.
It sure was.
Just got all the golf off the golf course and drove here.
All right, so Cochran at second base after the stand-up double. He's going to try to keep the attention of Wooten. And a great RBI opportunity for Cochran at the plate as Tropiano is at second. Shot down the right field line. It could be trouble, and it's out of play just barely down the line. So, nice stroke there by Cochran. Good thought, Coach. Hitting the other way.
Absolutely went with the outside pitch the other way.
All right, and so now they'll bring up Cochran with a shot into the right center field side. He's going to bring around, and it looks like Tropiano is going to score standing up without a throw. And just like that, the Bellringers in business and on the board with an early 1-0 lead.
Looks like their MO might be going up, though.
Isn't that the truth, Coach? All right, so now that brings up to the plate number 5. Number 5 would be, is that Luke Biscaglia? Change up, because it looks like we have 2 number 5s on the roster. All right, I'm going to go with Chase Reardon to begin with number 5. Pitch in for a strike. Another social distancing favorite that you're seeing in the summer, where you have the pitches being called on the outside, but Wooten with a nice pitch just on the outside corner. Pitch low and away. All right. So Cochran at first. Slices it foul down the third base side as he turns on the pitch. All right, now I'm being told that is Luke Biscaglia, number 5. A little bit of a number change there. Runner goes. Chopper fair down the third base side. Charging, throws it across, but he's not going to get him as Biscaglia beats out the throw of the outstretched. Great effort by number 81, Dylan Wiley, out of Delaware. Third baseman with a nice play out of Smyrna.
That was a good 90 by Buscaglia, though. Good 90.
I would say so. Yeah, and now batting is number 21. And that's Ryan Davis. All right, and so Ryan Davis, outfielder, first baseman, class of 2022 out of Malvern Prep. He's got a great opportunity, runners at first and second. But I'll tell you, Coach Wooten doing a nice job filling it up with strikes. All right, so just like that, number 25, Harold Ivory steps to the plate. 25, Harold Ivory. He fouls the first pitch back. Wooten doing a nice job, Coach, trying to control the running game with his eyes. Pitch is in for just up in it. As it misses. Swings and a drive down to deep right field. Right fielder's going back. It's going to be enough to have a tag. So Cochran will tag up, make it to third. Productive out.
Very good. Good at bat. Good at bat.
Yeah, nice.
Very productive. Very productive.
Nice ride there by 25 Harold Ivory. Just missed getting all of it. All right, and so now we have another number 5, and this time it is, in fact, Chase Reardon, number 5. This will be the last hitter of the inning. 5-batter rule, I believe we're playing. He told us the other guy was Biscaglia. All right, so this time it is Biscaglia for real.
Sorry about that.
All right, sorry about that, guys. So Chase Reardon had actually batted the first go-around. We have a runner at the open base. Interesting swing on that. Not sure if it might have been a hit and run, Coach.
Looks like it might have been. Sorry, looks like it might have been.
All right, so now runners second and third. Swing and a miss. Good job there battling back by Ryan Wooten. And in the showcase format, we're going to have 3 outs or 5 batters, whichever comes first.
Thanks. That was my next question.
Swing and a miss, and he strikes them out, and that'll end the first half of the first inning here from beautiful Maple Zone Sports Complex in Upper Chichester, Pennsylvania. And the game started right on time. A little bit of a challenge getting the center field camera up, but all is well with the world. And we finally get a chance to catch our breath.
What are they doing, playing by time or playing by innings?
That's a good question, Coach.
Okay, all right.
I think the game plan is to try to get in a full 7, and I think we got about 2 hours and 15 minutes or 2 hours 30 on the proverbial clock. All right, and so I got our pitcher here on the mound, and it's going to be a big lefty, number 25, Harold Ivory, left-handed pitcher, 2022, 6'5", 180 pounds, out of Archbishop CARROLL. And you look at this guy, Coach. He's got an extremely long and athletic frame. As I mentioned, 6'5", 180, plays. He's also a basketball player at Archbishop CARROLL, and I guess with that frame, why wouldn't he be, right?
Absolutely.
Still a young guy, so he's a rising junior, got a lot of opportunity that he can get bigger, stronger, faster, fills the zone up from what we've seen, and he's a guy that, with the bat in his hand, showed us a little pop, too.
And most importantly, he's left-handed. He's a left-handed guy, too.
Yeah, so
big, tall, lanky. He's got a good opportunity somewhere. Like you said, though, hit the weight room, get bigger, faster, stronger, and good things can happen.
No doubt about it. All right. Get a little bit of a look here at Ivy as he gets loose. And a formidable MSI lineup, Coach. This is a unique week with all of the Last Dance tournaments that are going on in New Jersey. The MSI crew really draws from a pretty big area. So there's a fair amount of kids from New Jersey that are kind of doing a bit of double duty, both for the 16s and 17s. And then, of course, this is a popular time of year where you have teams down in Georgia at the WWBA. And so it's no different. So it'll be a interesting group. They're led by Coach Nick Tadero, homegrown product out here, and under the tutelage of Ken Spangenberg. So you talk about a lot of talent both on the field and players and on these coaching staffs. This is going to be for a good time. All right, so it looks like we're ready to go. And leading off for MSI is Tim Dixon, number 26, the shortstop and second baseman. Bats left, throws right. He's from the Nueva Esperanza Academy with a 3.0 GPA. Harold's pitch is up. And our monitor got blasted at the last PBR New Jersey event that we had, so usually I get to call the game off the monitor, but we're going old school right here. Oh, nice breaking ball in for a strike.
Real nice pitch.
So what do you do here, Coach? Got him on the ropes? Swing.
Yeah, good choice. Good choice.
All right. So a bit of a chess match now.
I think we're 2-2, aren't we?
We are
Or
2-2. Going to try to get the live scoreboard up between innings here.
Yep. Went with the off-speed again. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to give him what he wants, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
1-0 red. And he puts the ball in play. Shallow left field. Trouble between the shortstop and the left fielder. And that one drops into no man's land for a leadoff base hit. Coach, tough situation.
He left that up a little bit. Left it up a little bit.
Yeah, tough situation for the shortstop and the left fielder. Got to communicate on that one.
Yeah, somebody's got to take charge right away.
All right.
Shortstop's got to head to the ball. Left fielder should call him off.
Swing and a drive down the line, and it looks like the pitcher is going to get some redemption as Wooten lines one down to left field. Chalk around and holding up at the corner at third base is that leadoff hitter, Tim Dixon. But wow, stand-up double laced by the pitcher, Ryan Wooten. So, Coach, tough
a little
spot.
Bit of redemption there. Yep.
Tough spot to be in if you're the pitcher in Ivory, but hey, the reality of it is good chess match. Left one up, and that's going to bring up number 27, Zach Klein. He's a center fielder and a right-handed pitcher at Westchester Henderson. Coach, a 4.24 GPA. Man,
that'll get him in someplace.
I don't know. Listen,
he's going to school.
You could add a couple of my semesters together, and I couldn't have got
he's
that.
going to school.
Called strike. He's down early, 0-2. We're working on a scoring app here for you guys, but I need to get it connected as the ball's up. And he fights for it, pops it up to the first baseman.
Attaboy, good job.
First baseman calls for it, Ryan Danny. Actually, it's probably Danny Ryan, the way this list is written here. First baseman, 6-footer from Springfield makes that play. All right, moving right along now. Runners at second and third. Jackson Rutecki, catcher, steps in. Westchester Henderson. 4.0 GPA is Ivory. Really trying to control his pitches.
Pretty good pitch.
All right. So Rutecki finds himself ahead in the count, slightly 1-0. That one's going to be up. Calls strike.
Here's just a little bit tidbit of information, but it's my personal preference. In this situation, second baseman and shortstop should be backing up. Every ball thrown back to the pitcher. Guys on second and third.
Oh, ball outside.
Catcher throws the ball by the pitcher and a run scores real easy.
So we got a 3-1 count here, Coach?
Yes.
Oh, just missed, and he's going to walk there.
Good pitch.
All right, we got 1 out, Coach.
I think we have no outs, unless I'm wrong.
Squeeze, I think, by first baseman. Had that one squeeze. That ball is up, and now batting is number 4, Andrew Lombardi. He's got the 1-0 count. Here in the bottom of the first, again, kind of not really so much worried about the score, but it's kind of a nice situation to have the bases loaded in the showcase. Tough one to take, Coach.
Very, very tough. Very tough.
All right, so he's got to have something in mind here. Lombardi from Middletown North with a 3.6 GPA. Now he works a 2-1 count. Oh, he gets one hard down the third base. Too hot to handle. And they're calling him safe. So hot corner over there for number 13, Sam Jaden. Jaden Sem. From South Philadelphia High School. But, Coach, when you're playing a game off this turf, man, that's a lightning shot right there. All right, so strike 1 there. Looks like. Don't worry about it. All right, so could it be they batted around again? We got Ryan Wooten back up there. They look a little. Oh, you know what? 81 earlier was Dylan Wiley, Coach. That's who 81 was. This is 16, Ryan Wooten. He's now the pitcher, getting his chance for vengeance. Chopper foul. So a little bit of early chaos going on, Coach. You know, you're always looking to have a high-scoring offensive game, and certainly this would be one of them. So now with the bases loaded, the pitcher, Ryan Wooten, 2022 out of Garnett Valley with a 3.96 GPA.
You still only have 1 out.
Calls that outside. And if I'm not mistaken, that makes it a full count. I like Ivory's patience here, though. He's still trying to work his pitches. Oh, nice pitch there.
Yep, yes he is.
Foul back out of play.
Looks like he has a game plan and he's trying to use it.
So we anticipated you have 2 very talented teams that are loading on up. Swing and a
That's
miss,
good job.
and he strikes him out. But I think it's going to be the
I think that's gonna be the
5
fifth
batter.
hitter, Yep.
5 batter mix, and we'll step aside here for a second, and we'll be right back from MSI right after this.
Good throw. Using
And
turf.
we're
Good throw.
back here at the Maple Zone Sports Complex here in beautiful Upper Chichester, Pennsylvania, for today's matchup between the 16U and the 16U Bellringers and the 16U MSI baseball crew for BFA Sports. Doug Stasek along with the legendary coach Tom Ryder. And just like that, we're off and running again. So,
Still using that right center gap.
yeah, listen, man, wasting no time was Danny
Absolutely,
Ryan,
yep.
the right-handed pitcher and first baseman who we saw make a play in the first inning out of Springfield. So hit it right on the numbers, coach, but right at a right fielder. All right, and that'll bring number 29, Joey Azara, to the plate. Azara, right-handed pitcher, outfielder, 6 foot, 175 pounds, out of Malvern Prep. You know, Malvern Prep, one of the not just top schools in Pennsylvania, but one of the top schools in the Northeast. Oh, we got an umpire now. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Azara, with already 1 out in the top of the second, with nobody on. And that offering from Wooten is low. They'll make it 2-1. Ooh, swing and a hack. Ball skirts away, but coach, looks like Azara's a true two-way guy.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. So as he works the count here. Oh, and he gets called on a tough pitch in the upstairs part of the strike zone, but nonetheless.
That's got to be hard doing it from that far away.
Yeah.
And be consistent all the time.
Yeah, the 6 feet the 6 feet batter thing, that's a tough one. So Jaden Sem, the 5'8", 170 pounder out of South Philadelphia High School, is playing over at third base. Takes his first pitch for a strike. And Wooten wasting no time. He's going right to work. Breaking ball falls short. Let's see. Swing and a foul
Good swing
back.
on that one. Good swing on that one.
Real nice there. So it's a 1-2 count. And Sem plays at South Philadelphia High. He's a rangy athlete, got real good range in the infield, and he generates plus bat speed with his frame. As he try to get all that one.
Good pitch by Wooten.
Hey, so Wooten, a little bit of a
Good job.
improvement there from inning 2 compared to inning 1, but that'll retire the Bellringers, and we head to the bottom of the second. We'll be back in just a sec. Three, two. And we're back.
It's number 12, right?
Getting ready to start the bottom of the second. Jimmy Wygo on the hill for the Bellringers. And Wygo, he's got a 6'5" frame at 165 pounds, coach. Really got a nice loose arm, and he's been on the gun clocked at 85 miles an hour entering his junior season at MARPLE Newtown. And I wouldn't be surprised to see this kid start sitting in the upper 80s down the road as he continues to fill out that big, long frame. Can't coach size.
We back at Council Rock North with all the left-handers.
Oh, man. Yeah, we saw some guys that are like 6-foot frame. Seems like in Pennsylvania they just tend to –
Pennsylvania thing.
They grow them differently. Being a bunch of Jersey guys like we are. But, hey, here nor there. It's a beautiful night for baseball. For whatever reason, the cloudy skies seem to follow the BFA crew. But I'm confident. Our producer, Anthony Haynes, said that he's wearing a certain kind of scent to actually fragrance to keep the rain away. It's called #NoRain or something. I'm not really sure.
It's called Rain Away.
Rain
Away.
Rain-X.
It's really easy, simple.
He's wearing Rain-X.
Rain
All right, so number 25 steps to the plate. Luke Namath, the center fielder, left-handed pitcher out of Great Valley. With a nice 3.8 GPA as the first pitch from Wygo. It's taken for a ball.
Ball, a little bit high and outside.
Swing and a hit right up the middle. Scooped up. Nice footwork by the shortstop, but his throw is going to be wide, and that'll allow Namath to stay on base. Nice effort there by number 5. Believe that is the number 5. Chase Reardon.
Just looked like he dropped his arm slot down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things, that stopwatch that goes off in your head. Matt Curtis.
Hey, Cody.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Cody, do me a favor. I'm going to need you to run out there because someone's got to get up, so we'll just roll it this way. All right, and on the ball that scoots away, looks like he's coming home. Falling asleep. But a good heads-up base running by Namath makes himself all the way around the bases, and he's going to score.
I think, like I said earlier, that's real important to get that second baseman shortstop to back up the throw back from the catcher. Talked about that in the first inning.
Yeah, some of these guys, it's only been a couple weeks since they've been back at it, and the rust still coming off as he chops it back to the pitcher. Wygo will field his position, and he'll make the play as he puts it over to the first base.
6'5" frame helped him out there.
Didn't have to reach much.
Him out a little bit.
And Danny Ryan over there at first base to complete the 1-3 putout. All right, and so now with 2 outs, it'll bring up number 9, Ethan Lytle, center fielder out of Avon Grove High. As Wygo's first pitch is in for a ball. So Avon Grove. My college roommate, Scott Downs, was an alumni out of theirs. So I believe that's Landenberg, Pennsylvania. As Wygo winds and delivers. Swing.
Good pitch. Good pitch right there.
Yeah, Coach, Wygo just effortless.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and we got some raindrops falling out here at MSI. It's almost like they came out of nowhere. Did you go to CARROLL? The umbrella out of the truck? Yeah, it's in the back of the truck. All right, and our trusty cameraman, Cody Skywalker, on the case. As Wygo winds and kicks. Oh, nice shot into the right center gap. And look out. But here comes Lytle. He's going to round the corner. He's headed into second. Coach, he's going for 3.
He's going for 3.
There he is. He's on his horse. It looks like it's going to be a stand-up triple.
Yep.
The pride of Avon Grove.
Good swing on that.
Yeah, man. Good swing on that. 3.6 GPA to go with it. And the Lytle family will be pretty happy for that one. So nice job there. And Wygo now going to find himself with a runner at third. And I believe still only have 1 out.
Just a contingent of left-handers again, Coach. Now from the hitting side.
Yeah.
We're over here again.
Well, that means he's going to step in number 11 for MSI. And again, our apologies, as I know that some of these guys have been thrown into action with some teams at a tournament and playing the last dance. Calls it high.
Yep.
Top of the zone strike.
Top of the zone strike right there.
2-1.
Yep.
That's the old battle of the launch angle. Up. Ball up off the backstop, but we believe the stream may be a little slow at the current moment. Pops it up foul and out of play. Full count, and he drives one down the right field line. RBI is going to score. He's headed into second. Here comes the throw, but he's in there. So some RBI baseball here for MSI as they stretch their lead out to 3-1. Now a runner on second base. And that'll bring to the plate. The guy who got things started a while back was number 26, Tim Dickinson, the shortstop class of 2022 with a 4.0 GPA and a 1260 SAT out of Garnett Valley. All right, so he takes Wygo's first offering up, finds himself ahead 1-0. Oh, foul ball and just misses his teammate Dylan Wiley. Well, you know, they say that the turf plays fast, but MSI takes it to a whole nother level. Wygo?
Well, he got in front of that and hit around us, and that just made it that much worse.
Yeah, so it's now 2-1 with 1 out and a runner on second base. Kicks and fires.
A little bit high. Looks like he's rushing just a little bit.
It's now 3-1. So it's a good battle here, and he grabs the walk.
You got a radio, it's in the back seat.
It's in the top. All right, and that'll bring to the plate number 81, Dylan Wiley out of Smyrna. Runner goes, and it's gonna. Both guys are gonna advance. And Wiley finds himself in the count early. Tough spot to be in here, Coach. Again, a lot of action early on. Wiley with a nice rip in the first inning.
Right.
We misidentified him down the left field line. Umpire calls a strike.
Yep. A little bit of an off-speed pitch, a little bit high, but he still got the strike.
Yeah, 1-1. Ooh. Good spot by.
Spot right there.
Yeah, so Wygo, nice job realizing maybe I can sneak something in there in the top half of the zone. Umpire seems to be giving him that call, so why not? Calling for it again. That one misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, like I said, tough call from 75 feet away.
Yeah, it really is, right,
Ooh,
Coach?
Man.
Yeah. You know, we're here at MSI, and I actually recall Ken Spangenberg. Swing and a miss. He strikes him
Good
out.
job. It might be 5 batters, I think.
Looks like it is, Coach.
Yep.
And we're going to head to the next frame, which will be the top of the third.
Cody.
And we'll step aside. We'll be right back.
You got the other part, dude. I need the bottom. Sorry about that. Yeah, I need the bottom stick, dude.
And welcome back to MSI for today's matchup between the 16U Bellringers and the 16U MSI 2022s. So we restart the action here in the third inning. Some showcase ball. We got Jimmy Wygo.
Jimmy put a good swing on that. Good swing.
Indeed he did. And looks like we got a Ryan Wooten still on the hill heading out for his third inning of work out of Garnett Valley. So Wygo looking for a little revenge with that bat. You know, we talked about his frame and his pitching and the upside that he has, which is awesome. So now, as he strikes him out.
Good pitch right there.
All right, and that'll bring to the plate. We're not sure. We know he was the catcher because he didn't have a jersey number on. That could be Jeremy Mack. So we have one. Yeah, it is. It's Jeremy Mack, catcher 2022 out of Pencrest. So he finds himself down early here in an 0-2 count.
He's a free swinger. He wants a hit. He wants a swing.
Fouls it off. Keep this at bat going. And Coach Wooten seems to be unfazed, just getting up there and throwing.
Just doing a good job in his third inning of work here.
Chopper down the third base side, collects, fires, and retires them. So nice play and technique there by 81 Dylan Wiley to retire Mack. And just like that, Coach, looks like we got
2 outs.
2 outs. All right, so now stepping in is going to be number 6, Tommy Zarzasti, catcher and infielder. He takes the first pitch for a ball. Again, for those of you guys watching on the stream, we're at the behest of the cell phone towers, and right now it's a little choppy as he chops one foul. Just want to let you all know, game is being recorded and will be posted in its entirety for your viewing pleasure. So have no fear about the stream being a little choppy. That's why we do what we do. Swing, and he gets him. Strike 2. Nice pitch, Coach.
Very good pitch. Very good pitch selection, too.
Oh, swing and a miss. He strikes him out.
Went pretty much back to the same spot.
Yes, sir. So that'll retire the side. And we will change sides as we go to the bottom of the third with MSI coming up for an opportunity. And it looks like we're going to have a new arm on the hill. Yeah, number 10, Brennan Offshack. So Brennan Offshack, he pitches at Malvern Prep, where his older brother Connor was a 4-year starter at third base and playing collegiately for Elon. So that'll be next season. Brennan is a projectable pitcher, and he's got plus breaking ball. I'd expect his velocity to jump up as he continues to get more enamored with the gym. So,
Hey, you are big on them SAT words.
Listen, man, I hang out with my brother from another, Al Fisher, too much, and I got to try to hang with him, Coach. Yeah, it's not easy to do.
Yep.
But Coach, I'll tell you, got a lot of guys that are showing some aggression with the bat in a good way.
We're going up there swinging. I'll tell you that. You can tell that from the first inning.
So, I know we got coaches have some radar guns and the like that are giddy up and going.
Oh, okay.
Interestingly enough, spiders are in the house, Coach, of all things. 2020 is a really weird year, man.
He said lantern flies. I don't see any lanterns.
All right. So, Offshack continues to deliver his warm-up pitches as we're about ready to start the bottom of the third frame. Nice shoot there by the catcher,
Not a bad throw at all.
Jeremy Mack.
What they should learn here, too, from a catching standpoint, to use this turf as much as you can.
Yeah,
Use the turf as much as you can.
turn and burn, as they like to say, right, Coach? All right, so leading off third for MSI will be Zach Klein, center fielder and right-hand pitcher. So he takes the first offering from off Shack for a ball. He's at a Westchester Henderson with a 4.24 GPA. And he knuckles one to second base. But look at him fly, Coach.
That's a real good 90.
Infield hit, second base. That is a fast 90.
That's a real good 90.
Wow. All right. Well, he's going to earn his way on, and whew.
You may as well send him right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Rutecki digs in. And there he goes. Good shoot, but you knew where he was going as you called it, Coach. So Klein in for the stolen base. So he faces a 0-1 count. Breaking ball in. And it's getting dark, cloudy skies here. Oh,
That's a good pitch, real good pitch.
And now 2-1 count with a runner at second base. Kicks and fires. Oh, hangs the breaking ball. It's going to deep left. Ivory's going back. He's not going to get it, and here is the speed. So look out, but you're not going to stop Zach Klein. He'll score, and a stand-up double off the breaking ball that he waited on there for Jackson Rutecki.
Hung up there, and he just let it get to him and just hit it to left field.
All right.
That was up there for a while, too.
Ooh-wee. So as I like to say, Coach, the batter and the runner switch spots. MSI puts another run on the board.
That's a very astute observation.
That'll bring up number 4. Andrew Lombardi takes his first pitch for a ball. Lombardi out of Middletown North with a 3.6 GPA. Coach, man, so far the guy that's woken me up was the guy that just scored with 27, Zach Klein. That infield hit to second base. You kidding me?
Second baseman stayed back just a little bit too long, but he ran a real good 90.
You know, in a showcase type of format, that's what you're looking for as a coach, right?
Yep, absolutely.
You're looking to recruit your guys.
Look for somebody who's going to give good 90s. It's a good pitch.
Yeah, listen, I love the fact that Off-Shack is confident in his off-speed pitches, and you know, he's not going to try to dazzle you with the velo. He's going to hit you with his spots, keep you off balance. And he lets out a yell, and that's a lined out play right to the left fielder. Oh, no, I stand corrected. That ball skipped in as we're we're shielded from left field. A lot of fence in front of us. So, hey, base knock moves the runner up to third base. Good rip there by Andrew Lombardi.
That was a good play by Ivory, too, because I could have got by him real easy.
All right, now 16, the pitcher, Ryan Wooten, with runners at the corners, looking for an opportunity. Still with 1 out, so Coach, you willing to trade an out for a run here?
Yeah.
Kicks, soft strike.
That's a real good pitch.
And Wooten hacks it foul and back and out of play. they call for another ball. And again, as Anthony Haynes always says, the dark clouds seem to follow us. Another foul ball off of the high netting down the line here at MSI. Pitch is up. 2-2 count. Reaches a full count, so a good battle between two pitchers here.
Send him this time. Send him this time. Nope.
Well, Wooten turns on one. That one's going to be ripped foul down the left field side. So he's making serious contact. Pops it up. That one also is foul. So we're going to need more baseball soon. All right, so
that's a good at bat.
It really is.
Good at bat. He's on his 8th pitch.
And he earns a very hard-earned walk.
Yes, he did.
All right, so now with the bases loaded and nobody out.
And let's see, this might be the last batter maybe.
Number 25, Luke Nemeth, who made him pay his first at bat.
Nope.
Pass ball, but bounces right back off of the backstop. Close quarters back here. Oh, he's out in front. He's going to go to the second baseman. Going to get himself an out, but an RBI. So, nice play there by number 3, Ryan Cochran.
That wasn't the 5th batter. This has got to be the 5th batter.
All right. Huh. MSI adds.
Not that makes a difference because we're playing ball, but.
Yeah, exactly. MSI will add another run. Oh, swing and miss, and the runner's going to go. Good hard run and jump by Lombardi as he slides in to add yet another run. And now, with just a runner at third, Matt Curtis, number 24, is going to come to the plate. And he knuckles one back to the pitcher, and Offshack will field his position. And that'll end the inning as that's the 5th batter.
5th batter. He was out in front of that too. I think he hit that right off of the bat, right off the end of the bat.
All right, so we're gonna head to the top of the 4th, but we're gonna step away for a second, catch our breath here at MSI. Audio. And we're back as Ryan Wooten still on the hill for MSI here in the top of the fourth, and his first pitch offered to number 26, Zach Tropiano, who started the game off with a stand-up double. Takes his second pitch, and I think he's ahead now 2-0 in the count.
2-0.
Fires the ball. He slips on the turf. Turf monster gets him, and that'll make it a relatively easy play for the 6-3 put out by Timmy Dixon from Garnett Valley with a 1260 SAT, by the way, Coach. All right. Then another guy that did some damage in his first at bat was Ryan Cochran. So Cochran, 6 foot, 170 pounds, out of Malvern Prep. Takes the first ball down. It's called by the umpire. Finds himself ahead now, 2-0. Pops the ball straight up to first base. He's going to run his hard 90. But that'll be a relative routine, easy 3U pop-up play for Ethan Lytle, the pride of Avon Grove. And that's a quick 2 outs, Coach.
Yep.
And we have 2 number 5s, and I believe this one is... This is Chase Reardon. All right, so Chase Reardon out of Malvern Prep, 5'11", 165. Class of 2022. Rips one up the middle, and that'll put him on first base. Get something started here with 2 outs. So
I hit that one off the end of the bat, too.
Yeah.
That sounded a little bit funky.
yeah, he's got enough of his hands on it to get it up and over. All right, so now the runner at first, the left-handed hitting Ryan Davis, wastes no time. He fouls one out of play and away from the third base side. All right, so Ryan Davis, an outfielder, first baseman out of Malvern Prep. And, Coach, he's a big-looking player, physical athlete. He also stars for the Malvern Prep football team at linebacker. So if things should slow down in the fall, I guess I'll be happy to have him around for some more baseball. He's got big-time pop in his bat, and he uses his strength to generate big-time power. And defensively, really good over at first base. But a lot of people think that he's athletic enough and fast enough he can make a transition to play outfield at the collegiate level. All right, and he works ahead in the count. Not sure if it's 2-1 or 3-1 right now. Runner goes. Protects the runner. Weak grounder to short.
Good job.
But he comes right through it. So, again, Timmy Dixon having himself an inning, having himself a game, both at the plate and at defense. But for now, I'll retire the side, and we will step aside for just a sec. All right, and here we are already, Coach, in the top of the fifth. No, I'm sorry. It should be the bottom of the fourth. So we're in the bottom of the fourth. And number 9, Ethan Lytle. Take the first offering from a new pitcher, Chase Reardon, up for a ball. Talk about Reardon, 5'11", 165 out of Malvern Prep. Mashed his way a bit of a single off the handle. Oof, nice velo there.
He's shown the most velo so far.
Yeah, there's usually we have a velo board, but understand that Coach has had some technical difficulties, so we'll get a report from Coach. Straight back. He's ahead now 1-2 this Reardon. Just facing Lytle. Hey, Coach, what's a velo? He's sitting 81, 82 miles an hour on his fastball.
I was going to say 82, 83.
Pitches up. All right. 2-2. Swing and a miss.
Good all speed.
Goes the outside. Crafty.
I don't think it was a curveball. Didn't look like a curveball.
Maybe like an off-speed
slider or something. Maybe, I don't know.
All right, now that'll bring up number 11.
Had more side spin on it.
Again, I know MSI is short a couple players tonight, so I'm wondering if that's Jeremy Coleman from their other squad.
I gotta open a headset, dude.
All right, so Coach was right, and it's number 11, Elias Philisopian. So again, I've got an updated rosters out of Paul VI, powerhouse in South Jersey when it comes to the baseball factory. So Coach Brett Young, got to be happy to have this stud on his team. Since I did step away, I'd have to ask you, what's the count? I'm going to go 2-1. Sound good? Is that a good guess? So this dude's got a 4.2 GPA. Finds the pitch up, and I guess I was wrong. So he earns himself a walk. All right, now coming to the plate is number 26, Tim Dickinson, who has been nothing short of a nightmare today so far for opposing pitchers. Runner goes. All right, so that first pitch.
Quick release, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, first pitch is up. Philipposian in for a stolen base, but give credit to that catcher, because number 6.
Right here.
Tommy Sorzasti, he came up firing. All right, so now we got a runner at second base, RBI opportunity. And, Coach, regardless of score, regardless of the showcase thing, these are the things that college coaches love. How does the guy react? Left-handed, get your job done, get the ball to the right-hand side, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Whew. Okay. 3-0, what do you do? Yeah, that had some pop in the mid. I'm going to say that'd probably be 83. Exactly what it was, Coach. Look at you. Ball down in the dirt. Catcher fires. He's called safe, but man, Sarzasti made it a nice, tight play there
Good
as
job by the catcher.
Elias
Very good.
Filiposian making his way around. All right, so we got runners at the corners. We got a new batter now with 1 out. And it's going to trigger a visit to the mound. Coach, what are you telling him in this spot here, first and third with 1 out, with everything that's going on?
Well, depends on what they're going to work on here, what kind of first and third play they're going to work on. Depends on whether they're going to send him on the first pitch or what they're going to do with him. Actually, they're probably telling him to throw strikes right now.
Yeah, so he's
been high in his zone most of the time.
He's got 1 out. Are you trying to give him an enticing first pitch fastball low? Maybe try to turn 2?
Try and get him to hit something on the ground, especially with the turf.
Yeah.
Get the ball on the ground. Let them make a play.
All right, so he's got to face now number 81.
We'll see what they were talking about first and third.
Dylan Wiley. Oh,
Nice pick move.
not
Nice
bad
pick
at all.
move. You can tell they haven't played for a while because just some of the minor things are backing up, throws back to the pitcher.
Yeah, it's tough to get on the same page with limited time. The runner goes. Oh, looked like. Try to throw the breaking ball. Didn't make out the way you planned.
Nah. Stayed high.
All right, so now.
Now we got second and third.
Yeah, so Wiley, runners. He's got 2 RBIs waiting for him on the pond. See what he can do here. Better yet. Reardon rears back and fires one. Again, sitting consistently 82, 83 on his velo. Not afraid to pitch out of these tough spots. And that's really what you're looking for, Coach. I mean, you're going to spend the time out and go out to the mound. You want your pitcher to respond, and that's what Reardon's doing.
Throw strikes and do what you got to do.
Oh,
That's a good pitch. Good pitch, too.
now I had 1-2. All right. Keep him on the gas.
I would, yeah. Yep.
Let's see if this catcher sets up away. No, he's sitting right in the middle.
Right down the middle.
Breaking ball. Calls it a ball. That's a tough one. He's behind the plate. That might be a different pitch.
Yeah, that's real tough from there.
Give a little credit where credit is due. Being an umpire is hard enough, but from way back there, ooh, baby. Good battle here. Now we got a full count.
Yeah, full count.
2 ducks on the pond. And 1 out. Got to make them earn it here, though, Coach. You don't want to just give them something with 2 guys out there. You'd almost rather go at them or walk them. Ooh. Healthy hack. Ball's fouled straight down. And we still have ourselves a face-off here. All right, so pops it straight back.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, this is a good at bat.
This is great. This is fantastic baseball. That's what you want to see. All right. Cat and mouse game. He's still sitting in the middle here. Oh. That one skips in and it'll load the bases.
Yep.
So with one out and the bases loaded, it'll bring up the very fast Zach Klein.
Try to overthrow that one. Try to throw just a little bit too hard.
So Klein showed off his wheels in his last at bat. Had that infield single to second base, and then started stealing everything. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Oh, nice pitch. I really like what Reardon's doing. I mean, he's just firing back. He's sticking to what works and being confident in what he's throwing. That's not going to feel too good.
Yep.
So he'll try to walk that one off. Going to need do a lot more to contain a guy with that kind of wheel, that kind of speed, though, Coach.
It's going to be very hard.
So now looking down at first base with only one out. I mean, do you have your catcher snap one down there?
I would.
Look at that.
I would.
Oh, and he gets him. Nice pitch. Nice out there. All right. So now
even at second base, you could work on a step-off move and pick him off, too.
Mm-hmm. So after the big strikeout in a big spot, Reardon now faces Jackson Rutecki, catcher and first baseman. Bats left, throws right. Tommy Zarzasti is
just make a
not
quick
happy.
Fake throw to second
right
down
now.
here and check him at third real quick.
Yeah.
See what he does.
Runner's
Just
coming.
backhand flip.
Flips it.
Good job.
Good hustle play by the catcher, but a great read there by Philip Hosian. Seemed like he was stranded down there at third forever this inning.
He was off and run as soon as the ball hit the dirt.
All right, so now Rutecki finds himself ahead 2-0. Runners at second and third. Foul tip off the catcher's mitt and back into the fence. Makes it 2-1. Oh, ball into the turf, but a nice job by the catcher to keep it in front of him.
Turf and into the mask.
Yeah. Well, he smokes that one foul down the left field side and now towards the concession stand here at MSI. That'll make it a full count. It's a beautiful shot we got in center field by Charles Hope. All right, and that'll end the inning after the 5-batter max there, huh, Coach? All right. So, while everybody catches their breath and tries to rehydrate, maybe we'll try to do something similar. We'll be right back.
Camera, you just have one spot.
I mean, I'm moving them, but it's
And welcome back to the Maple Zone Sports Complex for BFA Sports. Doug Stasic joined alongside the legendary coach Tom Ryder as we are now in the top of the fifth. As Harold Ivory steps to the plate for the 16U Bellringers. Coach Ivory gave the ball a nice ride in his first at bat,
Yes, he
deep
did.
right
Absolutely.
field.
Yep.
And pokes
It's
one
gonna get
through.
through.
Oh,
Oh.
just past Philipposian and Ivory. Using every bit of that 6'5" frame to extend the arms and get the ball out through the right side of the infield. Wasting no time. So now brings to the plate number 5.
This is your pick.
This is Chase Reardon. It's Luke. It's Luke Biscaglia. So again, the battle of the fives. I mean, you know, in Philly, my favorite 5 was Pat Burrell. The Bellringers have 2. And
swing
Biscaglia
there.
says, here's my name. Watch me hit the ball in the right field. All right. So now, again, Biscaglia, just real quickly, is going to be a junior at Friends Central next fall. He's a plus defender. He can play all 3 infield spots. Got really good action with the glove, good arm strength, and a quick release. And as we just saw there, tough out at the plate.
Yep.
So add that to what he does in the classroom, and this dude is a complete package. All right, moving right along.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there.
All right, so that's a called strike. The first offering to Danny Ryan out of Springfield, the guy we saw make a couple nice plays so far at first base. Called that a ball. So we got runners at first and second, and opportunity for the Bellringers to get things going, Coach. Oh, that's a tough pitch. That's a great pitcher's pitch, right, Coach?
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yep, absolutely.
yeah, and you know what? You got to give this kid credit because he's coming out here and just straight up dealing. So, Ryan Wooten.
He's in his 5th inning, right?
Yeah, he is. So, again, he's out of Garnett Valley, class of 2022, 3.96 GPA.
I think Garnet Valley's right down the street.
Oh, yeah, it is. And 1140 on his PSATs, and that's another topic. Chopper to third base. Oh, what pretty glove work. And just go on with your bad self.
Good job. Yep, very
Number
good.
81, Dylan Wiley, making it look routine, but it was anything but on the clean pick and throw for the 5-3 putout. Productive, though, so he'll move runners to second and third. And now brings up Joey Asara out of Malvern Prep. 6 foot, 175 pounds, right-hand pitcher and outfielder. Called him outside, huh, Coach? You didn't think so, though. All right, so we got no outs again here, Coach. Or, I'm sorry, 1 out. We do
One
have
out,
1
second
out.
and
I gotta update that on the board. Chopper foul down the third base side. Man, they really got a cast of characters behind home plate. I didn't even realize that. So we got 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to shortstop. Dickinson collects, fires, gets the out, but the Bellringers will get one across the plate.
He did his job.
All right, so the run scores, close the gap. And that'll bring up number 13, Jaden Sem. So Sem out of South Philadelphia High School, 5'8", 170 pounds. That's a ball, I guess. Okay.
Tough pitch.
All right, so Sam showing he's got good patience there at the plate. No sooner do I say that, he goes for the healthy hack, the high fastball. But you know what, Coach? I like it. Being aggressive, runner in scoring position.
Play, right?
Let's get this guy in. I'm not talking about my walks on the way home.
Yep. But he showed some discipline that time. Almost the same pitch, but he held off it.
Yeah. Ball is up, and what I'll tell you is Coach has really got to be happy right now with the pitching efforts of Ryan Wooten. Being very distinct with his pitches. He's been all over the zone, and he hasn't gone real deep into any innings.
No.
Very effective.
That's why he's been able to go 5 so far.
Oh, and Sem pokes one into right field, and a Hollywood catch. Look at the diving play. Identify that man, and it's number 24, Matt Curtis. So out of the Great Valley, he comes out with a great catch, and oh my, that'll end the bell ringer threat, but that's the kind of ball we want to see.
That's why we're here.
Wow. All right, so on that one, we're going to head now to the bottom half of the 5th, and we'll see you in just a sec. I swear I got a sprained ankle. I'm not even kidding. And we go right into the bottom of the 5th with number 77, Cooper Bryan, leading the inning off for MSI, and he faces a new arm in number 9, Ryan. That's Danny Ryan. Danny Ryan, the right-hand pitcher, first baseman out of Springfield, 6 foot, 155 pounds. His first pitch is in for a ball, and that'll allow Cooper Bryan work his magic.
Pretty good pitch.
All right, so now it's 1-2. These guys not afraid to try to work in the top half of the zone. That's something you don't see a whole lot of these days. With Coach, you talk about the dynamic of the launch angle and how it's growing in popularity. And a lot of things you hear is college and minor league pitching coaches are training guys to pitch hard up in the zone. All right. It's a full count now. Cooper Bryan, Owen J. Roberts, 4.38 GPA.
Good pitch. Good job.
Well, he'll He'll take that 4.38 GPA back to the dugout temporarily, but man, that's an impressive player. Utility in his own right. So that brings up number 4, Andrew Lombardi, the catcher out of Middletown North with a 3.6 GPA. You know, we've seen him do some damage and play with aggression on the bases as he made himself all the way around and slid into home plate at first. Not afraid to make things happen. So again, it's Andrew Lombardi. All right, so I think Lombardi's evens the count at 1-1. Just outside. And he'll get the free pass.
Yes, he does. All right, number 16.
All right, so this is the pitcher, Ryan Wooten. He's had himself a nice outing so far on the hill this beautiful July afternoon.
Now the question is, will he come out in the 6th inning?
I don't know. Go action in the bullpen down on the MSI side down there. So it's 1-0. Oh, laser down the right side as Danny Ryan continues to work through a tough MSI lineup. Doing a nice job, Danny Ryan, keeping his composure, being confident in his pitches, knows exactly what he wants to do.
Good job.
Pops it up and makes the play. So
speed pitch.
Cochran will put the squeeze on.
Got him out in front of that.
They got 2 outs, and they got a runner at first base. So Cody Skywalker should be able to show us the not just the batter, but a shot of the pitcher holding on the runner in a second here. Oh, filthy.
That was better than the last one.
Foul ball into the third base netting. Just out of play. Yeah. Yes, sir. Nice shot there. Oh, laser in the right field. Looks like Lombardi's going to hold there, but a nice shot into right field by Luke Nemeth.
Great thing about that, it was 0-2.
Yeah. So now runners at first and second. And a guy that made the outstanding Sports Center-esque play, Matt Curtis, down in right field that last inning. He'll step to the plate now with runners at first and second with 2 outs. Pitches away. But Danny Ryan continues to be unfazed. So on a mission, wants to live on the outside half of the plate, trying to pound that zone. As turns on one, and Matt Curtis puts it out to center field, and that one's going to end the inning. And that means that we're going to switch sides, and we will head to the next frame right after this. And it is now the top of the 6th inning here in beautiful Upper Chichester, Pennsylvania. Coach, we got a new arm on the mound, and that is the speedy number 27, Zach Klein, who we've seen do a lot of damage on the base paths today. And he's facing off a fellow pitcher against number 12, Jimmy Wygo, the 6'5", 165-pounder out of Marple Newtown High School. He's got that big athletic pitching frame that you'd love to get your hands on, huh, Coach?
Yep, yes, he does.
All right. And Klein works quick. Oh, and he stays with it. So, again, 26, Timmy Dixon, having himself a nice game overall. Didn't hesitate to gather himself, come up and make the throw.
Really well. Made a good throw, good strong throw.
All right, and now that's got the one player with no name. I think it's Jack. It's Jeremy Mack. Jeremy Mack was
the catcher.
Yes, he's back again. The only guy that doesn't have a number on right now. Swing and a miss. So
some kind of speed pitch.
Klein works as fast on the mound as he is on the bases.
Yeah, yep.
I mean, he's just getting the ball and he's throwing it again.
Getting the ball and go and get him.
All right, now a 1-2 count. Fouls it back, fights his way in for another pitch.
Good pitch.
Way to be nice and calm there as he gets the out.
He gathered himself real well. Cleared himself from the hitter, made a good throw down to first baseman.
Yeah, he didn't hesitate. That was Jackson Rutecki, behind the dish from Westchester Henderson. But that's going to bring up number 6, Tommy Sarzasti. Get in, nasty.
This kid might be in the 80s too.
Got any velo on the pitcher? Swing and a miss. Little down now, 1-2. That pop of the gloves caught your ear, huh, Coach? Well, and that's gonna be out number 3. And we're going to head now to the bottom of the 6th, just like that. We'll be back. Welcome back to MSI for today's showcase showdown. If I were Bob Barker, I guess. Gets 216U crew. We got class of 2022s that are out here. And on the hill, Coach Ryder.
Number 23. 29, I'm
29,
sorry.
all right.
29.
So 29, Joey Azara. 6 foot, 175 pounds out of Malvern Prep. He's a two-way guy. He's got good command on the mound. He's able to throw strikes with all three of his pitches consistently. Offensively, he's put in a ton of time to develop that bat, and as a hitter, looks like he really plays a good job in the outfield. All right, so he didn't waste any time throwing that first strike, though. I'll tell you that. So already in an 0-1 hole is Ethan Lytle. He's had himself a nice game overall today. It's Lytle. Cracks one out into left center field. And that's going to drop in, and he's going to try to push it for two. Here comes the throw, the slide, and he is in there.
Yep. Good piece of hitting there.
So
outside pitch, stayed back, hit it at the left field.
Yeah, Lytle, as soon as he hit the ball, he flew out of the box. You know, you talked about a hard 90, Coach. Yep. He easily stretched that single into a double. All right, so Elias Filiposian. He'll jump into the box. Out of Paul VI with a 4.2 GPA. Shortstop and second base. We saw him in his first at bat. Nice line drive single. Swing and miss. So Asara finds himself ahead. Not afraid again. Something I like about this Bellringers crew. They're more than willing to pitch up in the zone. Throw some hard fastballs. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. And for those of you guys trying to watch on the stream, you know, we apologize. We're just at the mercy of our hot spot.
Foul ball, foul ball.
Foul ball there. Now 1-2. So we are recording the game digitally, so we will post this thing up in its entirety later on this evening.
Yeah, it must have been a little bit outside.
Ball misses.
A little bit outside.
It's 2-2 or a full count here. Now we have a full count.
Now we got a full count. Good job.
Swing and a miss. He
Good job by
struck
the
him
catcher.
out. Oh, what a throw
Nice
and
throw.
what an out. Nice play there by the catcher, number 6, Tommy Sarzasti. Getting
Nice
nasty.
throw. Nice throw. Nice footwork.
Ooh-wee. Ball hit left field. That
Hit down
one's
the line,
going
foul
foul. All right. Already here in the bottom of the 6th. Nice block there. Sarzasti having a nice
Yes, he is.
inning
He's
behind
doing
the
a good
plate.
job behind the plate. He's doing a real good job.
And Dickinson's been a guy that's been a tough out all game long. Ball away. We have a scissor lift out in center field to get you the center field shot, folks. So if it's a little bouncy, it's because when the wind blows, so does the lift. Shot out to the right center gap for Dickinson. He puts a charge in the one. It's going to go all the way back to the fence. He's rounding first, headed for second. He's going to be in for a double.
Yep.
As Cochran grabs the throw, but no chance. He got every last bit of that one. All right, so now Dickinson finds his way to second base. He's looking to get picked up by his teammate Dylan Wiley, the second baseman out of Delaware, as he pops one out to.
All right, now we head into the top of the 7th.
All right, moving right along. We'll be back.
Yes, we are.
And we are back for BFA Sports. Doug Stasic joined alongside the legendary coach Tom Ryder for today's showcase matchup here at MSI, where the visiting Bellringers, 16U classes of 2022, take on MSI. He did call that a strike, Coach.
Good pitch.
So Elias Filiposian is on the mound from Paul VI, high school deep with pitching, and he's facing off against number 26, and that's Zach Tropiano. Tropiano facing an 0-2 count, fouls one down the third base side. And Tropiano, coach, speedy and scrappy center fielder. It's out of Springfield. High energy guy that grinds out at bats and can cause problems for pitchers on the base pass with his speed and instincts. So you can see how feisty he is. He keeps fouling things back. Velo sitting 78, 80. Good differential. Looks like he has got about a -13 on his curveball and his off-speed stuff. Oh. That's a good spot there, Coach Ryder.
Very good spot. Sorry about that.
Well, he's showing his feistiness.
Yep.
Tropiano led this game off with a nice laser to right center, and looks like he's hungry and he's thirsty for more.
Good at bat now. He's on pitch number 7 or 8 right now.
Chops it to third. Oh, and they're calling it in play. Hustles out and finds himself an infield single. So
yes, he did.
No kidding on the speed and the scrappiness out of the Zach Tropiano, center fielder out of Springfield.
Yes, sir.
All right, so he's going to find his way on base, and that's going to bring up Ryan Cochran. So Ryan Cochran, infielder from Malvern Prep. His brother Spencer was a star basketball player for the Friars championship team this past season. And he's a slick fielder, coach, with a really good bat that's already getting some attention from quite a few D1 programs. Got eerily quiet. Eerily quiet. Runner goes.
There he goes.
Breaking ball pitch. Good one to steal on.
Good throw, though. Good throw.
Tropiano is going to be in there, but Ruteki's throw was right on the money.
Throw.
He got rid of that ball quickly.
That was an off-speed pitch. Took forever to get here, and he still made a good throw.
2-1 count now. Yeah, it was tough. It was like waiting forever, right?
Yep.
Oh, laser up the middle, and Cochran going to get an RBI single. He's going to try to go for 2. Smart base running, coach. Nobody there covering first base.
Just go as far as you can, and
exit velo 95 on that one for Cochran off the bat. Man, he smoked it. All right.
Chase.
So now Chase Reardon. Waste no time. First pitch swing. He's going to go to right fielder. Oh, and it might get doubled up. Tells him he's in there.
Good play, though. Good play. Good backup by the catcher. A lot of movement that time. Good job.
So they got a runner now at first base. And Reardon. You know, it's funny, Coach. Talk about a baseball family. So he was an infielder and a pitcher at Malvern. His dad, Dennis, has actually led several youth teams to World Series appearances at those younger ages, most recently coaching Chase and his East Brandywine Bulls to the Cal Ripken World Series a few years back. That kid just knows how to win.
Yes, he does. Yep.
Called that a strike. Okay. So that's going to bring number 21, Ryan Davis, to the plate.
Got a good frame, like you said a couple innings ago, too.
Yeah, he's a linebacker for the football team at Malvern Prep. And going to get a chance to show his toughness now, down 0-2. And see what he can get going here in the 7th. Oh, foul tip squeeze. Rutecki really doing a great job behind the plate. Healthy hack, and now here in the 2 outs in the top of the 7th, the hard-hitting Harold Ivory steps in. Pass, wild pitch in the, can't really say the dirt, in the turf. And that'll allow Cochran to scamper into second base. And now it'll give Ivory an RBI opportunity. Kicks and fires. Hard ground ball to second base. 4-3 putout is there. And looks like Dylan Wiley will make the last out of the top of the 7th. And I guess we're going to go out there, and MSI is going to get their licks here in the bottom of the 7th and showcase ball. And we head into the bottom of the 7th with Tommy, the big gun, Sarzasti throwing one down, Coach. We saw him gun out a would-be stealer last inning. That was a nice throw down there to second base, and it looks like number 13, Jaden Sem, is going to be on the hill here in the bottom of the 7th. And for MSI to get things started, the speedy Zach Klein, also a pitcher in his own right, but he showed off the wheels, takes the first pitch for a called strike.
That would be a 50-foot curveball or changeup or
foul ball. Again, a lot of these guys working fast. That's a 1 ball, 2 strikes. And we got the guys participating in game number 2 warming up behind us. Oh, man, that's pulled an Al Fisher. Didn't hold my papers down.
there. Fly ball left center. Fly ball left center, number 27. Still likes to play. Had a good 90 going down to first base. Made a good turn.
Yeah, he knows how to fly. That's Zach Klein. All right. So that's 1 out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Jackson Rutecki. That pitch is up and away.
Just a little bit high.
Just a bit high.
Just a little bit.
So 1-1 now to the right-handed throwing but left-handed swinging catcher, Jackson Rutecki. Kicks and fires. Great encouragement too by the catcher, Zarzasti. You know, telling his pitcher, it's all good. You're good here. It's like trying to land a plane. Count now 3-1 to Rutecki. Kicks and fires. We almost had
speed. Good job. Something on speed.
We almost had a souvenir, Coach.
Yep, right there.
Almost. So Rutecki will earn himself a walk, and with 1 out, that'll be Andrew Lombardi, another catcher and right fielder from Middletown North with a 3.6 GPA, digging in. Ball low.
Just a little bit low.
You know, Sem's looking for something here, maybe a hard ball down in the zone, try to get a double play ball. Ball is up. Yeah, that's a tough play for the first baseman there as we're looking at that shot from the third base camera. Yeah. Oof. So 3-0 to Lombardi. Pops it straight up. Is it going to stay in play? Yes. Oh, and a heads-up play. Nice play. Everybody was hypnotized except for number 5, Chase Freerden. All right, so apparently it's
Apparently that was a nice play.
2 outs. Wowzers. All right, so now with 2 outs, it'll be number 77, Cooper Bryan, third baseman, utility player, class of 2023, Owen J. Roberts, 4.38 SAT.
What was the guy on first base thinking? What was he thinking?
He just got hypnotized. Ball was so nice stroke
That's a good swing right there.
by the rising sophomore and Paul the sixth. Man, that was a laser, coach.
It was a little bit up. But he stayed right on it. This must be it, big guy.
I guess that's the ball game. All right. And that's the ball game. So the very confusing social distancing end to it where you can't shake hands. You kind of just stare at each other, do some like fake fist pump type things. But Coach,
What's going on here?
overall, some good baseball being played by both squads. They battled, they got after it, and plenty of exciting baseball. A lot of offense.
Very aggressive in the beginning with at the plate and on the base pass and everything. Had some good defensive plays. Had some good plays by the catchers. Pretty impressive what went on tonight.
All right. Well, speaking of what's going on tonight, we got another game coming up. So stay tuned. In about it's about 25 minutes or so, I think we're gonna have the 17U for the Bellringers versus the 17U MSI. But for now, BFA Sports, Doug Stasic,
Coach Ryder.
can't wait to see you play ball.